what's up, guys? John here with Maniacs Garage, and I'm actually out here with Tyler with Das Herb. We ran into him. This E30 just caught our eyes and had to talk to him more. So, Tyler, man, why don't you tell us about this car and just take it away right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Really appreciate you guys coming up. I saw you looking at it. I saw your guys' build last year. Was super impressed. So I'm honored to be here. Supporting the BMW culture. So this is a '92 E30 convertible. It started off as a forgotten shell just in a backyard. It was kind of beat up, to say the least. I got it for $1,000, and it started off just was a restoration project from automatic to manual. And then it turned into a 24 valve swap, and then it turned into an S52 swap. And then I started talking to Live to Offend. They did a spoof on Instagram and just said, hey, we want to do a convertible. Well, it was a joke because the rockers are different, and when I approached them and said I really wanted to do it, they took me seriously enough to give me a chance. And so this Live to Offend kit is the first in the world as a convertible. It has been modified with the side skirts, so I actually went in and fabricated the side skirts to properly make them fit. So we're going to be molding these for 2023 to actually have it so there is a convertible kit available. The engine is an S52 with ITBs from an S54 thanks to Rapid Racing Development. They created an ITB conversion plate that allowed us to actually strap those S54 ITBs directly to it. And thankfully for Rapid Racing, they actually had the ITBs available as well. So it was a nice one-stop shop, which is what Das Herb is really about. We want to help people understand what it takes to build something this creative. There's a 6-speed out of an E46 M3 that's in it as well. That took a bit of figuring out to finagle that in there between the clutch and actually being able to bolt that big transmission in there. The LSD's out of an E46 M3 as well. And then I went through with Ian's Interior here locally in Vegas and did the custom interior. It's called Hurricane. It's out of actual M3 E36. So the whole play on this is like a Singer-esque BMW that allows you to see the evolution of OEM+++. So from the E30 shell to the E36 motor to the E46 bits, it was really just wanting to showcase what BMW has done over the heritage of its history, which is why we are Das Herb Collective. We want to take that amazingness, just like you guys did with your build, take that history and combine it together.
Can't get over the $1,000, backyard find. I mean, for a car like this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just so hard to find anymore, So that was a rip-in deal. What do you have for suspension on this thing?
So CA Tuned was the sponsor, and so they provided the airlift setup for it, and so it's CA Tuned suspension that is the bags and strut setup and shock setup. Then with the airlift P3 management, and so that's what's able to get us to this point where we can drive safely and be this low for the show.
I love it, man. I love it. And you were telling us off camera that you got the creature comforts, heated seats, and
really want to make sure that any of the guests that I get the chance to take into a ride, if I want to go on a date and take this out, it's a little outlandish, but it has heated seats, full AC. It's not plumbed for AC right now. That wasn't a necessity for SEMA, but it is built to have full AC and then, of course, full heat.
Tell us, what was like the most challenging part of this build?
The past 28 days leading up to SEMA, I received the shell back from my painter at DreamWorks Customs. He did a killer job. He started off by telling me with the black paint, it's just going to be a lot of extra work, but he nailed it on October 1. He handed me the bare shell back, and so from October 1 till October 29th, I had to deliver the car that day. So the difficult part was just knowing that there was no other distractions, and I had to climb that mountain to actually get it here. So it was just an honor to be able to know that that was the responsibility I had on my shoulders to show all of our affiliates that we really could, as a company, deliver on our promises. So difficult, but very rewarding.
Well, that's really awesome, and that's just a true testament to the enthusiasts, the heritage. I think that's out here, because these are the people that actually come through.
Yeah.
And that's really what it takes, to take care of your sponsors and to come good on that promise and that commitment. And I'm just a sucker for these. We had one. My wife had one. It was a 1986 E30 coupe. You did an incredible job on this car, man. Love the wide body. Love the wheels. Just love everything about this setup, man.
You mentioning the wheels, I definitely want to mention a thank you to Rotiform, for coming in. I mean, we had a little bit of a hiccup with the fitment, and they came in just right on time. I got the wheels on Friday. I had to deliver the car on Saturday, and they just absolutely nailed it. I think there's definitely great wheels out there, but the fitment on these just came out absolutely perfect. and Toyo Tires for having me here. You know, just obviously them being on the front of the car. I wouldn't be here without their belief, not only in what I was building, but the LTO brand as a whole. It's just really awesome to be a part of such great companies. And talking to you, it's just really cool. Like, honestly,
super cool, man. I mean, we're honored, you know, too, because, you know, we're just enthusiasts. That's really what we are. So thanks, Tyler. We appreciate your time.
Much.
We'll see you guys on the next one.